All right, Seth, the draft expert.
Yeah.
Hit us with
Real
it.
quick, the Thunder did deny Lou Dort's team option, so he's going to be a restricted free agent.
Well,
But ultimately, it is to give him a better deal because they like he is more deserving.
they plan to
Yeah.
re-sign him, I think.
Okay, good. I would have been a little salty if they would have took away his team option and then not paid him. I mean, you don't have to pay Lou Dort a ton of money, but the dude's probably worth $10, $15 million a year right now.
Yeah.
And the fact that he came in like undrafted and showed up on the roster and has kind of taken it over by storm, and he's now becoming Mr. Thunder, kind of the way Nick Collison was. It's like Lou Dort's going to be Mr. Thunder if he keeps it up. So, speaking of the Thunder, Seth, Thunder got 4 first-round draft picks. 2 Williams, the French guy, and Chet, obviously. How did the Thunder do in this draft?
I mean, if you look around, the Thunder had one of the best drafts, and I believe they hit it out of the park with an A+. They got their guy at 2. They traded up for the project at 11, and then Sam Presti goes and gets the guy from Santa Clara at 12, picks up the same name guy at 34. So I view it as an A+. If Sam Presti got his guys, and that's exactly what it seems like he did with the trade up and with number 2, then you got to consider it an A+, because in Presti we trust here in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Because, I mean...
Jalen Williams and Jalen Williams. I didn't. That's funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Same name. It's kind of that's kind of it.
What do you think about trading the 3 future picks to get Ousmane Deng?
Linky dude, okay. Linky out of France, had a couple good seasons there, but those picks are all protected, like lottery protected. So whatever. They're not going to convert anytime soon. The dude would be a proven star if it works out by the time those picks even come into fruition. So I don't see a big deal with it. Like it's honestly nothing.
And we didn't trade any of our picks either. We traded the Wizards pick, the Nuggets pick, and the Pistons pick.
Yeah, so Sam Presti got 11 and kept 12 and traded 3 picks that were probably never going to be first rounders anyway with their protections on them. But the story coming after the draft, Oklahoma State Thunder, is that Chet Holmgren purposely tanked his Orlando Magic workouts to be with the Thunder.
I mean, I guess.
Good.
People say, maybe that's a lie, blah, blah, blah. But Chet supposedly showed up to the Orlando Magic workout, did only half of it, shot like shit, and then left early. Basically giving them the, like...
Hey, I'm here because I have to be.
He didn't share his medical records publicly with the Magic and the Thunder. But, before the draft, everybody was saying that Chet Holmgren got the LeBron James-type tour of Oklahoma City before he got drafted. So I'm sure he went down to Orlando and gave him the old, bro, don't really want to be here, to get skipped on. And then I presume landed right where he wanted to be. And as much as I was thinking I want Banchero, it's like, look at the upside on Chet Holmgren.
Is that the way you want to come into the league, though? Like, just kind of doing
Eli
something?
Manning style to take on
yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
we'll take it.
all right. I'm just saying, that's fine.
Listen, if you're the number 1 overall pick and you're going to go play for the Poverty Pistons or the Poverty Orlando, you don't. If you know you're going to be a star in this league and you have an ascending roster like the Oklahoma City Thunder does, you do not want to go play with the Orlando Magic, who the next star is. What, Isaac? The Isaac guy that they got?
Or Jonathan Isaac he's hurt, but it's Jalen Suggs and Wagner and God, what's his name? I can't think of it. But yeah, he dodged the Magic for some reason. And maybe it's because they stink all the time, even with the talent. But I'm glad he's here. If the guy wants to be here, then I'm glad he's here.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Excuse me.
Honestly, kind of weird, though, that the Magic chose to not take Jabari Smith. I mean, that was kind of
it was a last minute kind of like flipperoonie that they put on us. I mean, Woj came on TV.
I love
the new consensus is now.
Yeah, I love Adrian
Paolo
Wojnarowski,
Banchero.
but this dude fucking ruins the draft. First off, him and Shams, because you keep your Twitter notifications on, being like 2 minutes beforehand, and then Woj, every pick's coming up like, I see Banchero going number 1 now, and then he comes number 1 whenever it was Jabari Smith for months. It's like, Woj, quit doing that shit, dude. It literally ruins the viewership. Like, that's boring. You want to see the guy's fucking name called and then get a little shock. If he's going to come out there and ruin it for us, then what's the point of even watching? I could just fucking sit at home and read my Twitter feed. Clown.
That's true. Yep. Not a big fan of these draft analysis right before the pick. Like, give us your top 30 players and get the fuck off TV, huh? Tweet a couple minutes after the pick so we can watch it, get to know them, do the draft analysis after the pick, and let us know how it goes. We don't need all this. Number 2 is going to be blah, 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 Chet Holmgren. It's like, that's not the stuff we need to be seeing right now. So I'm a Seth. Get them off TV if they're going to keep doing that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, kind of what shocked people at 4, Sacramento Kings being the Sacramento Kings, like always, pass on Jaden Ivey, which was, to me personally, just an absolute bonehead of a move. I understand you have De'Aaron Fox, but you traded Tyrese Halliburton, so you got your big now and Sabonis.
You need an explosive too.
Yeah, I mean, and then they're comparing Jaden Ivey to, I mean, it's kind of hard to just say Ja Morant's a great, but he's got that explosiveness, that dog in him, and you go get
Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray, who's a small forward. Like, he was the best small forward on the board, so you said, hell yeah, let's have him. I mean, you don't take
6'8" Keegan Murray when they already have 6'10" Marvin Bagley, who is not doing shit.
Marvin Bagley is not part of the Kings.
Oh, he got traded. That's right.
Yeah, but it just seems like one of those picks that you expect Sacramento to fuck up because, I mean, that wasn't great. You gave Detroit Jaden Ivey, so it's Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey in the backcourt. And it could be a little explosive, Vance, huh? They got Duran, also a top 10 pick.
Yep.
Or maybe 13 got traded around because the Knicks are weirdos.
What were the Knicks doing, man?
Who knows?
The Knicks on draft night fumbled that thing so hard. I don't know what the hell they were doing.
Didn't the Thunder give the Knicks like 3 picks, though, or something weird?
Yeah, we gave them 3 picks for 11. But like Seth said, they'll only amount to second rounders because they're so heavily protected.
Yeah.
I mean, the only one worth a damn is it's Detroit's pick, but it's a top 8 protected. So, that thing's going to second round. So, no worries on that one.